Père Lachaise Cemetery, meaning Father Lachaise, named after the priest who heard King Louis XIV's confessions, in Paris is the resting place of such famous names as Oscar Wilde and Jim Morrison. Among the haunted specters which are said to roam its grounds are Holocaust victims, walking between the gravestones to find their own place to be laid to rest. A touching, thankfully, not literally, memorial to the dead and 3 World War I memorials also dot the landscape. Home to such famous Irish patriots as Charles Stewart Parnell, Daniel O'Connell, and Michael Collins, Dublin's Glasnevin Cemetery was created as a place for Catholics to bury their dead. Body snatchers were so active in the early years that watchtowers were erected along a high fence surrounding the property and the guards patrolled with bloodhounds. If you visit, stop by the famous pub John Kavanagh's next door, nicknamed the Gravediggers, as bar staff used to pass glasses of whiskey to the gravediggers through a secret hole in the wall. It should come as no surprise that labor laws weren't as protective of the worker in the 1800s as they are today. Such was the case in northern Chile's La Noria ghost town. Formerly a saltpeter mine, La Noria was the unwilling resting place of many victims of working accidents and poor living conditions, including many children. Many of the graves have been dug up and their coffins opened, some say by grave robbers looking for 2 rumored treasure chests in the area, and others say it's due to the spirits. With the closest human settlement being a gas station 20 miles 32 kilometers away, the area can be pretty freaky after dark. Some people report hearing disembodied voices, seeing apparitions wandering the streets and approaching them, and hearing screaming from the area. Any Kansas resident will be familiar with the hauntingly creepy Stull Cemetery, believed by many to be the gateway to hell. It's said Satan and a human woman copulated and produced a son who was buried in the cemetery along with his mother. Locals report seeing lights at night which have yet to be explained, and satanic cults are said to use its grounds for rituals. The church on grounds lays in ruins, but if you knock on one of its former stones, it's said Satan himself will respond. Rome's Santa Maria della Concezione dei Cappuccini Church has a slightly, thoroughly, morbid tinge to it. Beneath the main premises lies the Capuchin Crypt, the resting place for 3,700 Capuchin friars. The freaky part is how they're resting. Skeletons and skulls litter the walls of the crypts, making the spaces seem more like a madman's sanctuary than a place of worship. Make sure to look up to see some bones in use as light fixtures.